Hey, it's Razor105, and guess what? This is the first episode of Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, that's right. I started this game a week ago. I'm having a lot of fun. I made my own team. There's Buster. He's a ghost. I'm sure you can guess where that joke comes from. Anyways, this game, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I've never thought of Pokemon, like, at this competitive level, so it's really interesting to me, because I always thought, you know, Substitute's pretty fucking worthless, but after a while, you start realizing that moves like Roar and Substitute and Leech Seed are like the best. Spikes, awesome. Toxic, better. So that's kind of what I made this on. This is sort of an experiment team, but Buster's paralyzed. That kind of sucks. And he predicts with the freaking Focus Blast. Jellicent, such a douche. Not a fan, but Jellicent is one beefy fella. Giga Drain, yeah, that's gonna do 32 damage. Oh, Lemon! Yeah, that's right. The Yellow Latias Lemon. Throws up the Reflect. Ha, you can't get me from behind that. You don't even know. He is going to hit me with Nightshade, though, taking me down just a bit, and Taunt. Taunt is pretty terrible. Turns out, if if you're using somebody that's got Spikes and Reflect and things that don't do damage, Taunt will fuck you sideways and backwards. I was unaware of that until this battle, but the more you know. Anyways, I'm sure you're probably wondering, yeah, that little sprite up there in the corner, that's not his typical username. It's typically something like Razor105, or the Razor105, or something else with 105, actually. But my good friend Beast is Clutchin', aka Beast in general, I don't know. I just call him Beast at this point. He made me this account because he's like, you know what, let's make something funny. So we made Redheadshenanigans, because that's what this team is. I'm basically just screwing around. There's Axel, my black Haxorus. He needs a better name, but he's still pretty cool. He does the sword dance with the Dragon Claw. Wasabi comes in. He's a beast. I love his name, Wasabi, because he's too hot to handle. That's right. Hidden Power Electric, you don't even know. And he does finish me off with a Waterfall. But the reason I decided to upload this battle is because, for one, it's one of my first, and I really like this guy's name, Cats R Us. He's a cool guy. Very cool guy. We shared a lot of jokes. He's pretty funny. We had a good time. He's a good sport. He wasn't too mad about this whole situation. But this fight actually lasts way longer than I anticipated it, and way longer than he anticipated it. Because about turn 36, he's like, oh, GG, I gotcha. But no, it keeps going. It never ends. Let's just say Blastoise is beefy, but we'll get to that later. Axel comes in, and these Wish guys are really starting to get on my nerves, but I do get that critical hit with the X-Scissor, which I was like, ah, man, it still didn't kill it. Dang you, new Pokemon I don't know, because I'm only aware of Gens 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and 5 are a bit of a mystery. I have played Pearl once, so there's a lot of Pokemon that I'm really not aware of, especially in Black and White. But I did pick Haxorus because he's, like, the coolest dude in there. While the other ones are, you know, Ice Cream and other... well, actually, the other one I really like is Bouffalon, but that's besides the point. I thought this was funny. We both got a Gold Fortress, setting up our spikes. I named mine Goldar because I love the Power Rangers. Yeah, that's right. Power Rangers were great back in the day. They're kind of... I watched Samurai recently. They're really bad acting. But the original was great, and Jellicent is a jerk. Figured I'd drop the Toxic and hope for the best. And here we have Sheldon, which you just met for the first time. My awesome Blastoise. He's got a lot of defense. He can handle it. He also has that ability that heals him in the rain, which I find helpful. Excuse me. Oh, that is raunchy. Audino! I hate you. You're so annoying with your wishing and your leftovers and your ducks. Anyways, decided to drop a Toxic here. To get paralyzed, that ends up being annoying. Knockoff, there goes leftovers. Half my healing is gone now. That's wonderful. Figured I'd go ahead and drop the Rapid Spin, get that shit out of here. Turns out Rapid Spin does that. Boy, I was not aware of that until about a week ago. Goldar's back, the rain has stopped, not cool. And then he knocked off my leftovers again, which apparently is a decent strategy. There's so many moves in competitive play that I just never would use in the actual, like, video game. I do love the handhelds. I kind of hate the Mystery Dungeon and things like that. All the spin-offs are kind of annoying. But hey, battling is where it's at, and battling is what I do. I've been a Pokemon player since I was, I don't know, 10, like every Pokemon trainer, sort of. But I kind of grew up with the series. My first game that I owned was Silver. I did borrow Red once from a buddy in, like, T-Ball. I thought it was really weird and thought it was the stupidest game I've ever played in my life. But then I got into the show, and then I got into the cards, and we all know where that ended up. You end up being a Poke nerd faster than you could say hoopla hoppla. Axel's back. He's burned. He's feeling the pain. But oh, that melodic, he's taking some spikes in the old legs, feet. I don't know. I can't even pronounce that. Fuck. Alamamola. 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 What kind of a name is that for a Pokemon? I'm really hating Audino. And Protect in general. Not a fan. But, like I said, Cats Are Us, he was dropping some awesome jokes. The one that really made me laugh, which is completely random, it's a dumb joke. And I told it to some of my students this morning, and they thought it was kind of funny. It was... Did you ever hear that joke about the broken pencil? Nah, you don't want to, it's pointless. Haha, yeah, jokes, everybody. It was really funny, because at the time in the chat, there was like a bunch of really bad jokes going down. And the Pokemon Showdown community, they can be kind of funny and kind of heartless and kind of mean. But they're still pretty cool. They always want to fight and take their shirts off. I don't know what's going on there. I've yet to really understand their community. But there will be some more Pokemon Showdown videos headed this way. We've got Beast is Clutching uploading the majority of them. Figured I'd drop one. Might as well. I mean, what am I doing? Might as well just go ahead and make this. Get it done. Have some fun. And this... I've never knew that Pokemon matches could last this long. Like, all the ones I used to have in grade school when we'd fight each other on our link systems always took maybe, like, 5 minutes at the most. But this one literally lasted for almost, like... Well, according to the video, it lasted about 12 minutes, but that's on fast mode. So it was more like a 30-minute battle. It was crazy. And it lasts for 93 turns. That is insane. Like, I'm not even using a stall team, really. I don't think. I could be. I'm not really sure. And it lasts that long? It's ridiculous. And here I'm already down to 3. All I've got's Lemon, Wasabi, and Goldar. Oh, there goes Lemon. I'm fucked. Kinda. Goldar's out. He can avoid the toxic spikes. That's always good. Hate getting toxic. Which I don't think it's possible for Goldar because he's steel. I also tend to drop toxic on things that can't be hit with toxic. But we'll get to that in another video. Tanta's aggravating on Goldar. Pretty much shuts him down. Nothing to do there. Throw out Sheldon. Hope for the best. Pray. Cross my fingers. This guy does a lot of switching, which I always thought was kind of pointless. But turns out, switching is where it's at. Throw up some rain. Try to get some of my health back. That's... Audino is such a little jerk. Like, what is that even? Is that a dog? A bunny? A squirrel? A chinchilla, perhaps? I'm not even sure. These new Pokemon don't make any sense to me. They're just... at best. Just Masharna, it's one of the few I actually like the design of. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a ghosty thing, I think. I don't know. I don't even know. And I really like Escavalier, if I'm pronouncing that right. The night bug thing, that's pretty cool. But most of them just seem silly. Real silly. Fortress, though, I'm not really a fan of. But as far as, like, getting somebody who can drop spikes and Toxic and Protect, he's a good one. Everybody uses Ferrothorn. I'm not a fan just because it's of the new generation, and I'm kind of a stickler about that. Yes, I know I'm using Haxorus. That's new to me, actually. The only reason I'm keeping him around is because he's one-shot a lot of things, and I'm a fan of one-shots. One kill. Get you some! So, Jellicent. Yeah, a later video might actually show my newfound love for Jellicent, even though I think it's a really stupid Pokemon. But it's beefy. I do have to say that. It is hard to take down. It is a wall. A solid wall of Athomorphous jelly. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Recover is a jerk move. Thank you, Cats Are Us, for being a jerk. But that's okay. I love you anyways. It was a lot of fun. We had some fights afterwards. And I actually did win after that. I don't know if I'll upload that. But I do come back later with another match and win fairly well. I was surprised. I guess I knew what to do, and I knew what to expect. I was just flailing at this point. Let's use Rapid Spin on a ghost type. Yeah, that's the best idea in the world. Turn 81, and we are still fighting it out. All I got left, Sheldon and Fortress. Still. I was amazed. He was amazed. And then our buddy Beast is Clutching dropped in to watch the match, and he was amazed. He's like, wow, this is going on forever. What are you guys doing? Paralyzed yet again. It's so aggravating. There might have been a possibility for a slight comeback without the paralyzed, but it's probably not going to happen, and it doesn't happen. Because here, pretty soon, he gets knocked out. Figured I'd switch out, try for the best. If I'm gonna stall, I'm gonna stall like a pro. Nightshade, what a jerk move. Throw the spikes. Yeah, take that. If you move, you'll step on them. I swear. See? Aldino, 12% right there. Spikes. That's what it is. Fail the protect. That's not cool. That's okay. He didn't have anything anyways. Throw protect again, and he wishes. Wonderful. More health for you. Because that's what you need. Because that's what I need. And Thunder Wave is such a jerk move. Status effects. Apparently they're useful. Everybody knows that whenever you finally get Thunderbolt on Pikachu, you always take out Thunder Wave. At least I do. Or at least Thunder Wave eventually gets replaced with Thunder. I just never kept Thunder Wave. It's annoying. Well, there goes Goldar, turn 92. And for turn 93, what'll happen? Sheldon, you can do this, buddy. Just keep going. Nightshade, dead. Yep, well, there goes that. Anyways, I'm Razor105. I really enjoyed starting up in Pokemon Showdown, and Cats Are Us, you're great. Thanks. That was a great battle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on the Showdown front as Redheadshenanigans, or you can find Beast is Clutching as Drake Savage. Till then, enjoy the music.